Hey team, welcome back to the Airborne Kingdom, where last time about we got things started and we allied Rutala. Now we're just kind of chilling over here, picking stuff up, I guess. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to head to the north. Pick up this little buddy here. Oh yeah, we're trying to decrease coal use on that. Back to our basics. I don't know if I want more bodies at the moment. I'm already struggling with what I have. Looks things like things are going to go off in that direction. So maybe we head over to here-ish. That clay. Oh, we're running out of space. Hey, there's a kingdom. Yeah, let's go over there. Running out of space. Coal storage. Alright, what do we got? Cantus Crossing. The people of Cantus live near the Valley of Kings and thus greatly value the treasure of the ancients. They are mesmerized by the flying machines and their council wishes to speak. The name Cantus was a portmanteau of two ancient words both meaning treasure, hearkening to their admiration for the past. Of the kingdoms in this legend, Cantus was one of the most kind to the founder. They have a request. A band of seekers has not returned for a long while. Sent to a particularly desolate part of the Valley of Kings, they were searching for a tome described in legend, but must have become lost along their way, or perhaps worse. The seekers have the only transport caravan in Cantus that can reach the Valley of the Kings. If we could find the seekers and bring them home, their allegiance would be assured. The seekers of Cantus dared the wastes, all in the desire of further knowledge. Though many tasks came with grave risks, and while reverence was abundant, so was mourning. Okay. What blueprints you got for me? We ask of the treasures that they have found locked deep in their hall of records, for which we must pay to gain access. To work in the sky, we must further research them as well. The generational learnings of Cantus were housed in their hall of records, a place more revered than any other by the populace. All must pay a tithing to gain access to the treasures inside, and even a revered ancient kingdom was no different. The hell generates blop to keep us blop. No fuel, 2 workers. Okay. Low speed, 1 worker. Street lamp. Charcoal hut which turns wood into charcoal. That might actually be a good idea. And then a farm, which creates 1 food for 1 water every 3 hours. And clumped together with other farms. Okay. So they want to be happy. I want the charcoal hut. We just need 10 more gems for whatever the hell that is. storage. And it wants me to go back to that ruin that I just came from, so that's fair enough. That. Six idle. Stuffed full of things. So we could make that glass smelter, seems like a good idea. The ancient ruin, another ruin of the empire, yada yada yada. We nearly leave, but among the rubble of the collapsed tower, a ruby-red scarf catches our eye. Was this the location of the Seekers from Cantus? We scramble to remove the fallen stone. Quickly, we hear jubilant shouts from below the tower's base. The Seekers had thought themselves forever lost, and are now saved by a sign of a renewed empire. Few wish to join our council immediately upon rescue, and we are happy to oblige. With relieved hearts, we journey back to Cantus. The Seekers were the most devoted to the old empire. They're fascinated by our machinery and sought answers to many technical questions. Back to there. Back to that way. What I could do is get storage going. Ish, maybe. Might be a good idea. We need 2 hoes. Home them up. Food, water, and coal all need to be adjusted. We'll wait for this. We'll build the charcoal bit. That way we have a constant source of coal. A great festival is awarded to the returning Seekers and us, their saviors. So much jubilance abounds. We swear the kingdom grows in size and beauty. The remaining Seekers are convinced with the blessing of their kingdom they will join us too. The people are overjoyed to our proposal of an allegiance. We must build a skyport to connect Cantus to the wider world. The Council of Cantus was so grateful of our return that they alighted from their dais and proposed our people take their place for the night. There were 10 chairs, so the 10 original settlers took their place. It was here that the term the Founder and the Nine was coined. Okay, I still need to get that blueprint, but that's fine. We also need the wood. Cold storage going up. And we need that charcoal hut, which requires glass. Good thing we're making that, eh? Them 3 houses that are needed. 4 houses. I was right. Alright, so we got glass coming. Could still use the storages. Storage. What's our tilt? Our tilt is fine. Charcoal hut. Research. Increase discomfort. Why? Would I give a shit? Is the better question. Low speed, yada yada yada. Street lamp. Oh. Oh, it is pretty big. That discomfort range is pretty big, although it is a small profile, so that's good. But doesn't matter. Yep, gathering rates, probably a good idea. What else are we doing? Got you. We need what? 10 for the. What do we need? What am I doing? It's my train of thought. Look. Oh no, no, a place to plug them in. Oh, that's gonna do it. That's gonna be tedious. Okay, good thing I built the buildy thing. The rebuilding shall commence. We're just chilling to do research. It's fine by me. I ain't got shit to do. Just to be a juice little shit, huh? Alright, so that house needs to be structured. tuck these back in. Nice and tight. Tight, like a toiga. Alright, good shit. Nah, I just need somebody to build them. Just to have a little bit of a peaceful time here, just waiting for resources and chilling. I'm getting all this wood, I don't need it. Maximum possible zoomies. 'Take to build that some bitch. Not a fan of the lamps not being able to attach to the path. Like on the path. They should just, like, you know, street lamp style. It's pretty simple. The basic shit. But this should make them happy, maybe. "100% of paths are welded. Good job. Did the thing." Damn, I thought I was capped on water not but like a minute ago. All the workers are busy, oh no. Or was I capped on food and I just wasn't paying attention? Yeah, build that son of a bitch. Remove. Stop. T key will let you stop. One on coal deposits, one on thickets, two on quests. Okay. Do that. They'll just hammer each other, huh? Hammer away, little buddies. We've gained another ally. We are now allied with Cantus Crossing. Good job. One wood every hour. Okay then. We did it. Off we go on our next adventure. Oh, we got more bodies to deal with too, son of a bitch. Is that enough housing? Alright. Thinking storages. Idea. I figure it'd be a good idea to put them near the hangar for the obvious, you know, reasons. Nothing here, even though it says there's shit down here, there's nothing there. Alright, town center upgrading. Keep bullying through these researches. Been here. I herped when I should have derped. Wait, that only increased it by 25? Really? That's shit storage, son. Let's grab this quartz. Grab that. What are you? A tree of harmony. Got one-on-one. That's not bad. What's our lift? Got big lifting, boys. Alright, nobody's idle. We're picking up stuff we need to pick up. Storage, water towering. Seems like a good idea to me. This silo's kind of big. Do they always run it into there, or do they do into the storage? Or they just don't give a shit? Damn it. you a front degree and a right degree. It's heavy over here, so maybe I should put this over here then. That do balance it. Yeah, you know what, that's fine where it's at. And then we'll put boy there. Destroy these unnecessary paths. Boom. Golden for the time being. I gotta keep like everything in mind, like pathings and shit. Like, are they all 100% lit up? Let's get that water equalization. Grab that water to cap us again. Yeah, storage doesn't really increase that much, does it? It's a pain in the ass. Alright, we're good there. What happens if I build another coal generator? Don't have the clay for it, so that is moot. Picked up the Tree of Harmony, so moving onward. Right? Hey, speaking of clay, got plenty of glass. Small settlement. Send a worker there, send a worker there. That should get us some relic-y goodness. Not enough to buy that, not enough to buy the thing, though. In here. Resource gathering rate. Sending a worker. On ruin, you say? There, they'll pause there to grab the food. And now we float onwards to wherever the hell we are going. Ah, whatever that doodad is. Plenty of clay, plenty of glass. I don't have any storage anyway, so it doesn't matter. Another charcoaling hut, because we have the excess wood. An ancient well dug deep into the ground many ages ago. It appears there may still be water below, but its mechanisms have long wasted away. Yet again a reminder of the perils of time. For however long we must labor, our kingdom must outlast them all. Yo, we're only burning 0.3 coal. We can fly forever, son. Now all we just gotta do is deal with the food. The food situation and the water situation. The hell are with these oases that are empty? Don't be empty, bitches. I need you to be full. Small settlement, and then we go over yon door. Looks like another color palette. Another kingdom. Okay. Fluorescent palms. What do we get this time? I like it. Vibrant and beachy. Or our, I was going to say space beach, but it's more of a sky beach. I'm a little ahead of myself there. Stackhouse is 3 times high. Continue to decrease that footprint. Fields of Agromaz. Agromaz is surrounded by tilled land, though the fields sit withered and untended. We may seek audience with their queen to understand their plight and encourage their allegiance to our cause. Surrounded by its fields and water sources, its farms work tirelessly, able to provide for its people, but only just. We speak to the queen whose mind is troubled. The water tables underneath Argamaz have stopped flowing, turning all nearby water brackish. Her crops, once the pride of the empire, can barely feed her own people. Its underground water is churned by a pump built by the ancient Airborne Kingdom at the foot of the flow. It may need repaired, but any brave party she sends cannot cross the barrens to find it. The Queen marks the pump's rumor location on your map. If we wish to ally with and restore the Empire, we must prove to her we can build and maintain, as well as the ancients. The bereaved queen held forth a goblet of water in her trembling arms and spilled it upon the ground at our feet, a sickly red that gave stench to the room. What blueprints you got? Get out of the way, I'm trying to read. We ask of technologies from ancient times, many of which are scattered beneath the fields. We must pay for the time to remove them, but we may be able to learn something new if we research them afterward. Ancient machinery was surrounded by soil, buried in the middle of farms. The people of Argamars thought the touch of ancients may have given luck to their tilling. A fan, propeller, a minaret, a water condenser, and a farm. They also have the farm. Interesting. Well, we got a water condenser. Collects 2 water every 4 hours from moisture in the sky, which workers must deposit in the storage before continuing. Okay. Okay, okay. Need more coinage thingamajiggles. I mean, since we have an influx of wood, and it's not hard to come by, and since we're in an area that does not have water, it seemed like the appropriate response. Wobble our way on fuck down here with my 34% speed. She looks like a bistro, but she handles like a steakhouse. Oh, I didn't notice that. That's cool up there. We got the constellations, none of which I can name. That's Orion's belt. Probably. No, go away, son. I was reading the constellations ineffectively because I don't know what the hell they are. I'm assuming we're going to this thing. What we may have confused for a while is in fact a water pump we seek. Those mechanisms have long ago withered. With a brief study, our workers believe they can fix it with some resources. We must find resources and send workers to the task. The water below seemed nigh incandescent, more vibrant than the waters of near Argamars, and a putrid stench that matched its strength of color. Go get me that wood. And I guess maybe some of that food while we're at it. All workers be busy, yo. Just wait for him to grab everything, I guess, then. How long are you building? Let's build faster, damn it. The water pump is fixed. The mechanisms grind and sputter, but start to turn, and soon the winds spin the pumps naturally. As we look out across the valley, we see red oases turn clear, a sign that the water tables are flowing again. We must return to Argamaz and speak with the Queen and see if our efforts have succeeded in rejuvenating their farms. The scholars and workers, for they were always one and the same, rejoiced at their success, spilling water in a sign of jubilance. Their knowledge and effort was prized above all else. Yeah, we did it. And since we did it, go grab that water as we do a flyby. 3-story blocks. Shit. Y'all can come back. It's fine. Queen's smile beams to greet us. Our farms flourish once more, including new wild growths that spring nearby, which we can harvest for food. You are so impressed they wish to join us. With the farms renewed, the Queen is convinced of our prophecy. She agrees to an allegiance. We must build a skyport to connect Argamars with the wider world. Well, what I need then is I need some... I guess we do need more housing, don't we? No. Oh, I have 0 idle. That would be why. Skyportin', bitches. Alright, everybody got a house? Everybody got a house. Good. Just waiting for the skyport construction. And then we're off to where? I guess over there. That's the map. That looks like something water-ish related. So yeah, over yonder would be the way to go. Our workers have completed the new skyport, and now we've gained another ally. We are now allied with the fields of Argamals. The sky complete. Argamars is now connected to us and its neighbors. A great number of workers have joined our cause. Another wood every hour. And the water condenser and the farm that I still have yet to gather. Well, sons of bitches idle. Alright, that's good. That's good, and then we need some bricks. Three relics. Damn, we slow. That's not a problem. There's our clay. Grab that shit. God damn, strip mine that clay. Alright, with the one wood, we should build these two heads. So we're actually at positive coal generation. Ah! You're self-sustainable. Although each of them is reducing the amount. That, or maybe it needs to be closer to where it's running them to. Could be a thing of where I need to wink out. How big? Too big. Giggity, that's what she said, you hope. It's at. That's good. Look at that. Does that change our? Does. So it does matter how far they have to walk. Good to know. Still need the farm. But we shall go over yonder. Because I'm pretty sure that's a kingdom right there. But we'll pick up that relic, do that. Because it would be silly not to. Either way, I mean, we're positive coal, so that's one thing I don't have to worry about. Which means I really don't need to be researching the full storage, technically. We don't need to go fast, we just need to go. And at no cost, it's fine by me. lift is fine. We got 10 jewels. Got another color for our metal. What do we got this time? Rose, okay. That is very bright. I'm all for the bright colors, but I'm not sure if I like that. What are you? You're probably the library thing, aren't you? We come across a large set of stone steps leading to an arcade wrought in a cliff's face. Immediately we recognize it as one of the Lost libraries. The interior contains vast amount of knowledge which we could coalesce into the great library. This wondrous ancient construction would help our kingdom immensely. Gather the scrolls with great haste. We know we are one step closer to building the great library. It was an auspicious day, for finding the bronze cylinder brought us closer to the ancients and thus closer to glory. To glory. Very bright metal. A big map. Shit. Well, maybe not that big. Dude, I feel it. We're moving slow. We're moving snail speed, man. Only 12 zoomies, or 12% zoomies. That's not good enough. Let's see what they wish for us to do. Strip mine that clay. Strip mine that food. Malia Passage. Malia is a small kingdom, but efficient. Their people value machinery to work the land. Our attempts to ally are met with blank stares. They find our technology entertaining, but ultimately think it useless. Malia was not a kingdom by its population alone, for it was only a few settlements in size, but all worked marvelously, as one clock with many gears. Rigid structure of roles, no leader existed, or none was needed, as each knew their place among their peers. We must prove our worth to gain allegiance. With no leader to convince, our demonstrations must be directed at the public. The Malian wind spinners are key to the kingdom's efficiency, but one of the three no longer functions. We learned that there used to be many in these plains in the days of the ancients, but they have all been lost. We could find one more working wind spinner and return it to Malia. Surely they would see the value in our cooperation. Each Malian resident brusquely walks past us, but it was not of malice, it was of efficacy, for they believe a person not contributing was a grave sin against all. Alright, so we gotta find a MacGuffin. Let's go find a MacGuffin. The MacGuffining hunt is on. Full storage by 200%. Which is great and all, but we don't need that. The MacGuffin hunt continues into the dark hours. Well, let's jam our belly full of coal. Because our ship has alcohol poisoning, I guess. I don't know exactly where I was going with that, but whatever. Small settlement. Settlers of the Gale. The squat frame holds an ancient wind spinner. A small settlement has formed around it, though the spinner itself has been broken for some time. The wind spinner did not function, for the settlers knew not how it worked, but formed a settlement around its attached shelter. We ask of the wind spinner and tell him that one Malia is broken. At the mention of Malia, the settlers gasp. Their settlement originates from a band of Malian explorers lost in the wastes and unable to return home. We are told of conditions in the settlement have worsened. Their wind spinner telling connection is broken and no longer turns. So they think the spinner's parts can be used to fix the one in Malia. They agree to bring the components to Malia if we return with the settlers who wish to go back with us. We agree and set off. Not all the settlers returned that day to Malia. Some, proud of their work from their own hands, stayed to continue their labor. Okie dokie. Kind of food source around these here parts. Yeah, like I wish we could shut it down rather than just have to destroy it, because that's annoying to me. we got 18 jewels, but we need 20. Did we find that one? I don't remember. Gold. We've got the gold. Sure should have been over there then. For my taste. Well, for this game, I should say. Don't get me wrong, I like my blacks. I like my purples, my indigos. Alright, there's enough gems to get the rest of the stuff. Cut down that food ratios. The blueprints, we have the farm. And after we research out what just these two things in the basics, we're good. We can go over there, start smacking stuff into mouth. Resource section. We got no rush. I don't know if there's a time limit to the game. If there is, it isn't saying so. We're positive coal, so we'll never fall, which means I can't fail, technically, even if everybody leaves. Like, even if I fall back to like 10 original settlers, I cannot fail at that point. We're slow. We're slow as shit, but slow and steady win the race. We are the turtle. We are the sky turtle. Stock up on the water while we're here. And the food. Maybe a little bit of clay. Alright, that should be the last of the blueprints for now that I can get in this area. So after we stock up on food and water, we'll float back over to Malia. And go from there. For now, I think I'm gonna take a break. So, y'all stay safe out there and have a good one.